Next up, I got this food wrap organizer. I thought this was genius. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. In today's video, we're gonna be organizing my kitchen. I've been living in this condo for about a year now, and I have not organized the kitchen cabinets in depth. I've only implemented little things here and there, so today we're going to do an in-depth organization. I want to feel like inspired to come in here and use my kitchen, and what will help me with that is having like a very tidy kitchen. One thing about me is I love organization. I've been studying about it for a long time now, and it's something that I want to implement in my life and kind of take you on this journey of me just trying to organize my space and get my life together. And it's something that I hope that you can resonate with as well. These are all the items I purchased, and we're gonna start with some things that I got at Target. The first thing that I bought at Target, I got this bamboo expandable drawer dividers. I think this was about 20 bucks or so. It expands, and if you can see in the picture, it expands, and I want to use this for my cooking utensils, like the cooking spoons and things like that, because they're very large. So I kind of need an expandable drawer divider to make a home for each of the different sizes that we have. I also picked up this turntable from Target. It was only $10, and I thought it was a pretty good size, 15 inches. I did go to Home Goods, and they were like a little bit more pricier for the bigger ones, so this was a really good deal. And I plan to use this under my kitchen sink to organize some of the cleaning products I have there. Next up, I got this silicone drying mat. Right now I currently have a two-tier dish rack, but I kind of want to see how this one works for me, if it works for me better than the dish drying rack, because I find that it does take up a lot of counter space. I want to try the silicone mat and just wash my dishes and put them away when I'm done, and put away the silicone mat. Let's see if I can do all that to clear up counter space. And if it doesn't work out for me, then I'll just go back to using my two-tier dish rack that I have. I only got one thing from Walmart, and it's this Better Homes and Gardens drawer dividers. They pretty much can go shorter to like divide the drawers like this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be needing that one, but I bought it just in case. Moving on to what I got from Home Goods. I picked up this shelf liner in black. I currently have the black ones, and I like them because you can't tell when they're like really dirty like the white ones. And this one was a pretty good price. Don't you hate when there's like a warning sign on things? It's like, warning, this might expose you to chemicals. So this one is $5.99 and 15 feet long. It's pretty good. I think on Amazon I saw that they had like a 10 feet long one, and it was like 15 bucks or 12 bucks, like around the teens. So yeah, I thought this was a pretty good deal. I'm not sure how much I'll need of that, because I am going to keep some of the ones I have, but I did notice that some of the shelf liners that I currently have are already looking like old, so I want to replace those. The next thing I got from Home Goods are these shelf risers. They were $3.99 each, so I thought this was very good, and I'm not sure if I will use these also. I'm hoping that I can put these in the smaller cabinets. It depends on if it'll fit the jars that I want it to fit on here. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these, but I bought them just in case. Next, I got these acrylic bins, kitchen bins. I just thought I might be able to store some of the bags of like nuts and like dried fruit that I have. Also not sure if these will work, but I figured to have them on hand would be good. And these were $5.99 each. I also picked up like this little tray, I guess. The idea was to put the salt and pepper on here so that it doesn't always spill salt on the counter, but let's see how it works. This one was $7.99 at Home Goods. Next up, I got this food wrap organizer. I thought this was genius because I always buy like the aluminum or the wax paper, and the box sometimes gets flimsy, and that affects like the cutter. Like it doesn't cut as well because the box is like flimsy, and the cutter relies on the shape of the box and the form of the box to do its job. So I thought this was really nice. I can just put my parchment paper, my plastic wrap in here, and it'll all be in one place. The last thing I got from HomeGoods are these glass canisters, and I already have a few that I bought from Amazon, or actually I didn't buy them. I put them on my wedding registry and my sister got them for me. Those are more like square, these are more round, but I thought it was a good deal for 4 pieces, and it's $14.99. Next up from Amazon, I got these spice rack holders. So the idea was to use these in the drawers and put the spices on. I think it's clear, but you peel it off. Yeah, I think you peel this off and they become a little like more clear. I want to put my spices in the drawer instead of having them out on display like they are right now. This next find I'm very excited about. It's a slide out drawer. You can attach to like a drawer or a cabinet and it pulls out. The idea for this was to put my pans on them. Sometimes there are pans that are like hard to reach, so I want to like be able to slide out this drawer and have easier access to my pans under my kitchen cabinet. I just put some of the new shelf liners in. The only thing is that they're a little too big. They're sticking out, so what I'm going to do is just kind of cut them a tad. I wish I would have measured better, honestly. So don't be like me. Please measure a little better if you can. But you know what? I might not cut it. I might just like have it fold a little bit on the inside. Just call it a day. And that's a little easier. And so I'm just using a new shelf liner for this, but I'm gonna use the older ones. I just replaced the older shelf liners back on here, and I'm just gonna wipe it down. Okay guys, we are halfway done. I've done the upper shelves. Now I'm gonna do the drawers. So this is my junk drawer. We've never been through this drawer, so I'm just gonna empty it out and make this into a tea drawer. Let's go ahead and assemble the bamboo expandable jar dividers for this jar where all the cooking utensils is going to be. It doesn't come with instructions, so we might just have to wing it. These are my husband's favorite knives, so maybe I'll put them in a corner. Let's tackle the under the cabinet area. This is typically where I struggle the most because I sometimes have to get like in the crevices to get all the things that I need to cook, and I don't want that to be an issue anymore. So let's take everything out. Ooh, very heavy. Ooh. I already did like a light declutter of this a while back. So yeah, I'm just kind of gonna look through it again and make sure that everything's being used. I don't know how to get in the frame. I'm gonna set up this drawer that is extendable. The idea is to put it in here and pull out the pots that I need. So let's just go ahead and have it open. I'm excited for this. I hope it's not like the aluminum foil organizer situation. These are the stickers that it comes with to stick it on, and these are the screws, but I'm not. I also have to be mindful that this needs to be able to close. Okay, so it does close, and if I stick it on there, I can pull it out this much. It's not a whole lot, but I don't know. Let's see, okay. I feel like it doesn't make a huge difference, honestly. Oh gosh, well, yeah, I don't think it makes a huge difference. But I do like how everything was rearranged on here. It's a lot more spacious. I'm gonna be putting the shelf liner back. I just took it off because I thought I was gonna like attach this with the tape on here, and I didn't think it was gonna stick with the shelf liner on. So let's try to use this. Oh, my hair looks a little crazy, but I had to pick it up because it was really hot. Let's use the wax paper and aluminum foil organizer. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this one because I just think it's gonna be a little bit life-changing. So this is currently what my wax paper looks like, and this is what I was talking about earlier. The box becomes so flimsy, and then it's like really hard for me to cut. I need to stock up, so that's kind of funny. An inch longer than, that's not gonna work. Let's try the aluminum. Okay, so the aluminum is the one that fit. The plastic is not fitting. What if I try to cut it? That fits now. Let me cut the. They have to cut the ends of some of these aluminum foils, wax paper situations, but peor es nada, like my mom says. Okay, you guys. I'm unable to. I have to cut the other side. This is unbelievable. You guys, I feel like my husband's not gonna like this one. It's like how are we gonna cut You know, how are we gonna cut? And then it just comes out so like sloppy. This was very cute, but unfortunately it does not work for me. We are officially done with the kitchen. Well, I had to turn on the light because the sun is going down. It's 7:20 in the p.m. and I think this project has taken me at least 5 to 6 hours. I am happy with the results. Let's start with, why don't we start with the drawers? So this is the spice drawer. I don't really use the spices here, and the ones that we have used up, we're not planning on refilling. So these are our most used spices, and these are the acrylic spice risers that we got on Amazon. This one is my favorite. It's a big difference to what it used to be. I've gotten rid of some tools that were duplicative, or there were 3 of them, and these are the ones that we use the most. I love this bamboo dividers, drawer dividers, and all the knives are here. Before, everything, we would just throw everything in here, so this has to be my favorite. Next up is the utensil drawer, and here I just have some teaspoons, some glass drawers, and some black spoons and forks or cutlery that I put on my wedding registry, and I love. I need to use them more often. Measuring spoons and cups. In this drawer we have Ziploc bags and things like that. In this drawer I use some of the drawer dividers that were left over and put some kitchen utensils. It looks a little messy on this side, but it's an organized mess. And here I just have aprons and linens, or towels I should call them, for the kitchen. Now in this cabinet, in the lower cabinet, I have rearranged things to make the hard to reach, or the things I don't really reach for that much, in the center. I always use these bowls, but I used to have it in the center and it was so annoying, so now I put it here, which that should be easier. It looks so much more spacious, so organizing things a certain way definitely helps it to be more spacious. And yeah, I think this workflow is going to work a lot better. So I did rearrange the way things were. I used to have the toaster oven in this corner, but I wanted to like have like a little coffee and tea station here. So I moved the toaster to the opposite side of the counter. I'm just testing it out to see how I like this, but so far I think it's so cute. Here we have like glasses and a random NutriBullet. And I have a tea set up here. And here I have some tea, some chamomile, Earl Grey, like different kind of teas, my matcha powder, and some tools to mix the matcha, some vegan cocoa powder, some more matcha, and some teas that are in like their own little cute container back there. So this is like the coffee and tea station. Now for this cabinet, it looks so much more spacious. I didn't even have to use the additional containers that I bought. I did fill in these mason jars we already had with some more nuts. We have almonds and sesame seeds, and we have cashews in the back. I use that for cooking a lot. Then I use this bin to put some of the bags we have, like chia seeds, flax seeds, and things. This is really like all we use to make smoothies and just to make like trail mix, or just put different kind of nuts in our yogurt bowls and things like that. And then we have the honey here, the peanut butter, which we also use to make smoothies, and then I have my vitamins up there. This right here also looks very different, which I really love. I have my extra seasonings that are too tall to put in this spice drawer. Up here I have baking stuff and like farina, which is good for people who have iron deficiency because it has a lot of iron in it, which I have, so I do have that there. Then I have like some not really used cups and like things like that. I do use them, but like sometimes when I'm in the mood to make a smoothie and feel cute. On this side I just have some like not really used dishes. Like we don't really use the big ones, we more so use like bowls, which I have to wash some of the bowls. They're in the dishwasher, but yeah. And if we need like a little dish, I can just tippy toe. This might change depending on like if I find it to be too hard to reach up there, then I might change the bowls back up there. This just changed a little bit. I didn't go too hard. I'm never really down here much. We don't have a lot of cleaning stuff or overflow of things. I try to be very minimal, so yeah, that's what it looks like. I just added a turntable. I've added a drying dish rack, and the idea is to just dry the dishes, put them away, and have like a little bit more counter space. And then this didn't change at all. Honestly, it works so well for me. This is where I just keep all my food containers, my Tupperwares. I'm out of breath, I don't know why. This is where I put the toaster oven for now. Honestly, we want to like mount something on the wall to put it like over here, but for now this is kind of where it's gonna live, and I'll see how I like that. We just keep some fruit in here. The knives are gonna stay up here. I want to remove this, but now I feel just kind of tied to it in a weird way. This is the little dish for the salt, pepper, vinegar, and my little spoon dish that stays out here. I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. Please give it a like if you enjoyed any part of this video and want to see more videos like these. It really helps my channel a lot. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.